up a little bit of an update on the Michael Thomas Saints situation. So yesterday we kind of heard that Michael Thomas wanted a trade from the Saints. We didn't hear it was official, but some people were reporting that Michael Thomas was asking for a trade. But now it's kind of a whole different story today. We get this. Michael Thomas made the first steps to reconcile his relationship with the team, meeting to discuss the situation. And this is coming from Yahoo Sports. So maybe everything just kind of got overblown for a quick second, and now everyone's like, all right, now that the dust is settled, all right, let's everyone take a deep breath, calm down. Michael Thomas is like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, and the Saints were probably like, all right, we shouldn't have kind of, talked a little ill about you with your whole injury and all that, saying that you ignored us for 3 months. So maybe both sides kind of collectively said, all right, this is getting way out of hand. Michael Thomas is like, I want to be here with the Saints, and the Saints are definitely like, yeah, we still want you here. So there seems to be some reconciliation going on here with the Saints, and that's great. We don't want to see Michael Thomas not be with the Saints. The Saints team is still good, and we still want the Saints team to be good after Drew Brees. We don't want this franchise to go down into the toilet like potentially the Patriots organization is. It's really all gonna depend on what happens this season. If they go from Brady success year after 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 year. I'm sorry, folks, I got to do this 20 times. Year after year after year after year after year. Was that 20, folks? Because that's how long Tom Brady was dominating for the Patriots. And then they go one season with Cam Newton, and everything just went crash and burn on him. But we'll give him a buffer year. We give him a buffer year. You get a buffer year, folks. Everybody gets a buffer year. Even Tom Brady was going to get a buffer year, but the man said, fuck a buffer year. I'm winning rings. Why use a buffer year when I can go and win the ring? So Tom Brady didn't use his buffer year. Bill Belichick did. So it's time for both of them to really step up to the occasion this season as well. So we don't want the Saints to be like that, where it was, greatness with that Saints team with Drew Brees. It wasn't as great as, obviously, the Patriots dynasty, because that's just unheard of. It's unfortunate. But it was still really great. Every single year you expect them to get to the playoffs. Let's quickly go over what the Saints were doing just for, the past 15 years. I'm pretty sure, I don't think they've ever missed the playoffs under Drew Brees, folks. So let's quickly get them up. Here we go. 2020, just last season, lost divisional round. 2019, lost the wild card. 2018, lost conference finals. 2017, lost division. So that's 4 straight years in a row where they got pretty deep playoff runs. And then they ended up missing it 3 straight seasons here. 2016, 15, and 14 going all 7-9. They got to the divisional round 2013. Didn't make it in 2012, but then we go on another nice little streak here. 2011, lost division. 2010, lost wild card. And then the 2009 season, that was when they won the Super Bowl. So over the last kind of 11 plus years, Super Bowl win, multiple NFC championship game appearances, and really just always having a solid record. The 7-9's unfortunate, just missing out, but I mean all these other seasons, 11-5, 13-3, 11-5, 13-3, 11-5, 13-3, 13-3, 12-4. So we know Drew Brees is great, folks, and we don't want this Saints team to go into the toilet after they have when they kind of transition to their next quarterback. And Michael Thomas makes that transition easier. So Michael Thomas made the first steps to reconcile his relationships with the Saints. Now, he's still going to be out for the first 5 weeks because of the injury, but, after that, he's back out in the field, getting it done, making it easy for Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill to look good out there every single week. So it's seeming like Michael Thomas is going to be a Saint still, and I'm glad that this is the case, because this is kind of the same scenario that happened earlier in the offseason, where Russell Wilson was like, man, I hate getting hit, and they're really not protecting me out here. They just got to do more for me. And then that was kind of like a 2-day thing, and then, everything was kind of resolved after that. And this Saints, Michael Thomas ownership, team, front office, ignoring them and not having the surgery late, it's kind of seeming like it's that whole Russell Wilson thing. Things boiled over for a day, not even a full day, and then everyone kind of takes a breath, and then they're back and kind of, acting like nothing happened. So we want this Michael Thomas situation to kind of be like what happened with Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll and the Seahawks, and not like what is actively still going on with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, where, it was a big thing, And then it continues to be a big thing, and now we're a month later, and it's still a big thing. Yes, he signed, and he's playing this season, but it's like the big elephant in the room. Is he going to play next year? Nothing's kind of concrete on that. So glad that kind of Michael Thomas just took a deep breath, got your kind of, grievances out there. You got to air it out a little bit, and now take the deep breath. And let's all try and work together, because everyone is just trying to do the same thing, and that is to win a ring. And this Saints team could still, be very, very good. They could be very, very good, folks. I know we did our team refresher, and we've got them winning 6 games, but if they make it a solid record without Michael Thomas, if they can rely on kind of their great skill players that they have, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, even Taysom Hill's legs a little bit, and everyone just kind of, buys in, this Saints team can still kind of be the Saints team of the past couple of years, of still getting to the playoffs, maybe not winning the Super Bowl, but making it decently competitive, at least in it the entire year. We're not talking about week 14 where, they're already done, they're already mathematically eliminated, anything like that. So they still have an opportunity to be good, but they really can't lose any other more pieces, truly. So I'm glad that Michael Thomas and the Saints are trying to reconcile this brief misunderstanding, whatever you want to call it, mini boil over. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. So it's a little bit of a mini boil over, folks. It happens. Even you with your job, you hate your boss for a second, you say something you probably shouldn't have said, and then, the next day you come in, everything's fine, and, it's just a little bit of a mini boil over. It happens, folks. So, well, hopefully this Michael Thomas thing doesn't get too far, and it's seeming like everything is kind of hunky-dory now, or getting there.